Can, but we'll try. Can you hear me now? I hope. Want to say good morning to everybody. Here we are. I don't know what happened to my daughter Maria. She was just here. Good morning, Carol. Can you hear me okay, Carol? Just want to make sure. Because my Faye took off. She's going to oh, great. Thank you. Faye is going to the grandson's birthday party today. And me and my daughter Maria, I just had her on. I don't know what happened to her. She'll come back, I guess. Good morning, Mary Erickson. Amanda, hello. We'll see who else is going to be here today. Maria was just on. Amanda, I don't know what happened. There she is. Now I got to get her back in here. Head to the stage. There she is.
I'm here.
Okay. You want to say hi? Good morning to everybody?
Yeah. Are you playing the music, though? Because I have nothing but music playing in the background. That's StreamYard.
No.
Okay. I'm going to get out. I'll be right. Oh, there. It stopped. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Good morning, Denise. Amanda saying good morning to you. Maria. Christopher James, good morning. Carol saying good morning to you, honey. Can you see who's on? Maria?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Are you typing? Hello, Herbie. Sure, everybody say hello to Maria, but not me. That's okay. Christopher did. Maria, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Maria. Will somebody let her know that I'm talking to her and she can't hear me? She's pretty. Thanks, Herbie. Maria, can you hear me?
I'm having issues, Dad. I'm going to log out. I'm getting back in.
Okay. She's having some issues, everybody. Anyway, we're going to start out the day. Faye is gone. She's going to be at the grandson's birthday party today. So I'm here with Maria. We're going to try to do this alone. We got some news, some good news, and some okay news, I guess. But we're glad to see everybody here. Mimi, good morning, Mimi. Let's see who else. Mary Laseo, good morning. Mary, you still didn't put in a picture in there. And Denise, I think I said hi to you. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who else have we got here. Teresa Dobbs. Good morning, honey. Can you get out of Facebook? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the one for Facebook. Okay, so you can get out of that. I'll find it. Don't worry. I thought I found it. Find it. Okay, I'll put this one up for now. That's how you'll find me. Okay, Roger Garza Sr. Psychic. And you should be able to log on for those who need help. Now, if you need to put a picture in, Mary Lasea, that's the way you put in a picture. For those of you who are logging on right now, this is how you upload a picture on YouTube, okay? I'll leave that go through one more time. Excuse me. And this is what you look for when you're going to come on to our channel, our station. Okay? Now, getting back, who else have we got with us now? Hi, Margie. Good morning. Lisa Cantu, good morning. Prima, I'm sorry. I was playing last night, so I couldn't get to you at all. Okay? Cynthia, good morning. Got my extra strong cup. Good. That's what I got right here, too. There you are. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yep, here we are.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep. Everybody else, say good morning now to everybody that was in here.
Where is everybody?
Don't you have a comments? I wonder if you
Yeah,
have comments.
but I don't see what you do. But I'm posting the link on Facebook.
Mary, let's say you
Hi,
did
everybody. Happy Cinco de Drinko weekend.
No, that's tomorrow. I'm going to say happy Cinco de Mayo. And let me ask
Well,
you
it's
this.
the weekend over
Don't
here.
say nothing, honey. Don't say that. But I want to see who knows why we have Cinco de Mayo. Let's see. I know what the answer is. Cynthia Bergeson says hello to you. And today, Christopher James, I like that.
Hello.
He says, may the 4th be with you. Because today is the 4th. Hello.
Yep.
So nobody knows yet why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Yeah, but what war? What was the war and who's it against? Come on. It's Mexican independence was September 16th, Margie. Hey, Richard Dearden. Now I'm going to clue you guys in, okay? You're going to get a lesson right here, a history lesson. The reason we celebrate Cinco de Mayo is because Mexico, yes, Mimi got it, yes. Mexico got their independence from France. Okay, Mimi, without looking it up, what year was it? I know the year. Civilization? No, that's not. Yes, Lisa was independence from France. But what year? Don't look it up. That's cheating. You should know this. I type too slow. Yes, maybe it was the 1800s. And I'm going to give it to you right now. The reason we celebrate Cinco de Mayo is because Mexico got their independence from France in the War of 1812. No, it wasn't 1846. It was 1812. Because if you look at, now here's some more history. If you look at the beginning maps before America became America, look at the beginning maps. And Mexico dominated from Mexico's all the way up to Texas, all the way across to California, all the way across to Florida, and all the way up to Wisconsin. So I'm here claiming our land. No, it wasn't 1860. It was 1812. No, it's not Mexican Independence Day. That comes on September 16th. And here's another thing. Hello, Mary Magdalena Nolan. Here's another thing that maybe you guys didn't know. My great grandma was a pistolera, and that's the people that had the bandoleros on, and they had their rifle. And she also used to wash and iron the clothes for Pancho Villa and his soldiers. And my uncle, my great uncle, he would deliver the clothes. He was a kid. That's history. Hello, Hillary Everett. Hillary Everett. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody who's here today. Well, first off, let me say what I want to say. Happy birthday. Okay, today is the day. Happy birthday to Paul Francis's wife, Johanna. Paul is with Johanna and the family, and they're celebrating Mama's birthday. So we want to say happy birthday to her. I want to say happy birthday to a dear friend of mine who I seen last night. I had to go play last night. And I want to say happy birthday to Eric Fitch. Okay? He's 41 today, and I've known him since he was a little kid. And I want to say happy birthday to him. Now, on the other part, my daughter gave us good news yesterday, and I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart, okay? And I know Faith feels the same way, and I know my daughter Maria feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember correctly, we asked for prayers from my grandson, Damien. Well, Maria reported to us last night that he's cancer-free.
Yeah.
And praise God and praise you people. Man, your prayers came in great. Hello, Lenora, and to Linda. Good morning to you guys. And I just feel I'm really overwhelmed because of the fact that, my grandson's going to be off work for at least 2 months. So he still needs help regarding, like we said, about his, what do you call that, honey?
Oh, it's not a GoFundMe that we set up because GoFundMe takes too many fees, and so does Facebook. But we do have a link for a Square account if anyone wants to donate to his bills for the next upcoming month. He will be out until probably the end of June.
Can you post that all, honey? Type it in.
Maybe. Let me see if I can find the link.
Yes, Mimi, it is wonderful news. It really is. And thank you, Christopher. I mean, here he's 24 years old and he had cancer. And man, I just thought, no, Lord, his life can't end now. He has to be as old as grandpa right now, let him live that long. So thank the Lord in your prayers, everybody. He's cancer free. And I'm just tickled pink, man. It's great. He's going to still be down because of the the chemo, and he
Mm-hmm.
won't be able to work for a couple of months. So if y'all can do what you can to help, we're doing what we can. So Vicky Peter, good morning. Good morning. Yes, Maria, praise God. Yes. All the praise goes to God.
Very happy.
So with that, I have a question, and I know there's nurses or people who have been nurses that catch the show. My question is this. When they do an operation on someone, they always put the tube down their throat. And I'm thinking, why? And they say, well, that helps them breathe. And I say, why not alter their bed a little so their lungs can breathe and they don't need that thing in their mouth? I'm like, if you watch the show The Good Doctor, and he gets like a graphic design thing in the air and all that. That's me. I see things like that. And I'm seeing a person laying down like this, and to me, their lungs collapse while they're laying flat. But if you alter them a little, they breathe normal and their lungs keep going. If I'm wrong, tell me anybody been a nurse? I know that, Cynthia. Yes, you could. The anesthesia can suppress the muscles, but also when a person's in a state that they're in, they don't. They can have anesthesia, yes, but that will not stop them from breathing. It'll slow it down, but they'll still breathe. They don't need that tube. Like they say, bang them, bang them. Well, you're making it worse than me, and by having them flat, everything that everything the way we are right now standing up goes back. I remember one time when I had I forgot what it was, but I think it was tonsillectomy or something. But I was under, and the doctor told me that I started choking. So he slammed a tube down my nose, and man, did that hurt when I woke up because they had to pull it out. So you go with it, you know. And when he pulled it out, and he said the reason I did that because he said like your tongue went back and started choking you. And I said, well, why didn't you just raise the bed a little? No, we don't do it that way. And I said, well, there's something to think about right there. Christy O'Donnell, good morning, good morning. But that's my question. Why do they have to, you people that are nurses or have been nurses, why do they have to take this big gizmo and shove it down your throat with this big tube when they could just alter your bed a little so you can breathe better?
Right?
Good morning, Amanda, or good afternoon in your case, because anesthesia paralyzes you. Yeah, but if you only make it, you don't have to like put them under. I mean, why can't they just put a tube in your nose? Why they got to put that big old fat thing? They did that to my sister, and she had to learn how to talk. She had to learn how to walk again. It like affected her head or something. But and if you remember, everybody was asking me about my sister. That's the last I seen a picture of her, and man, she didn't look too healthy. I'll tell you that. Okay, Christy says,
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly, Christy. That's what I'm talking about. Because when you lay flat, everything falls backwards. As we are standing up, our lungs are expanded. Okay? Why can't they do that to us? Just like raise your chair or your bed a little. Yes, crib death. There you go. Whoever
Hmm.
Rolling Stone does. That also is why I questioned crib death. Why can't they alter the baby a little bit? They said no more laying on the stomach because they suffocate from the blankets or the mattress. But why not alter the baby a little? You can still monitor the blood. Everything can still be done, but you don't have to shove this big tube down their throat. Good morning, Nancy. What we're talking about, Nance, is why when they put you under, why do they have your bed flat and shove this tube down your throat when all they have to do is take the tube out and alter your bed a little so your lungs can breathe normal? That's one for everybody to think about. Carol says, I think they have to follow procedures and not comments. Yes. And if you would think about it, if you tell a doctor, because I remember when the doctor operated on Faye and he had this picture, he goes, well, we did this. And I said, Doc, I already know what you did. I said, you cut here, you laser this to put that, to that, to that, to that. And he just stared at me and he goes, are you a doctor? I said, no, sir. I said, I'm a psychic medium. I see things before they happen. I said, I'm like the good doctor, Sean Murphy. I said, I see things and how they go together. And he goes, you're amazing.
Well, you saw where all my collection of mess was for my surgery too, and
Yep.
that's where it was.
And how do you feel now?
Oh, way better. Way. By day 3 after surgery, I felt 100% better.
Good. See?
Yeah.
And
I
and
mean,
not
when
to
you're
bring
used
this
to
up.
living in pain and then having your painful parts removed, I mean, it's 100% improvement.
Well, not to bring this up, but I remember when I was living with my friend Dora, I looked inside her.
Hmm.
She said, what do you see? I said, I see black behind your heart. She goes, what do you mean? I said, it's dark behind your heart. There's something behind your heart. It's dark there. Well, she went to the doctor and they did all these exams and x-rays and MRIs and all that stuff. They found out that um, she had a hernia earlier in life, and the mesh around it got tangled up somehow way, and the whole stomach went behind her heart. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. So the darkness was the stomach behind the heart with that mesh.
She has a congenital heart disease.
Well, we want to say hello to Graham, who's with us today. Graham, I didn't forget you. I'm just looking at it now. Kathy Little, good morning. No, you're not late, dear. You're okay. This is my buddy Rob. Buenas tardes. Good to see you, buddy. Bienvenidos. And Kathy said, working in the hospital, I found that nurses knew more than you. Damn right. There's a lot of smart nurses that should be doctors, and they should tell the doctor, I still loud, get out of the way, and go do the work.
Yeah. With a doctor as a supervisor.
Well, sometimes the doctor gets in the way, though. There you go. Look at
Yeah.
Christopher. And I told you you'd be okay, buddy. Now, that's one thing, okay? That's one thing that always bothered me. Now, here's another one, and you're going to think about this one. Why is it that when a plane is taking off, okay, picture yourself in the plane, you're in this plane, and they got to take off. why do they have to take off at full thrust and go up right away? Why can't they, as they descend gradually, why can't they ascend gradually? Tell me that one.
It takes out all the fun.
No, because to me it's too much thrust on the wings. And that's
Yeah.
consequently why wings break off. Because of the force of it, you got the rumbling force of the engines, plus you have the thrust of the wind. So obviously they could snap. Think about that one. And you're going to say, why is he thinking about this stuff so early in the morning? Because it's there. Don't you ever question things throughout your life? You have to.
Oh my gosh. All day.
Well, there you go. See? Otherwise, you let people dictate to you and put you like a doctor, put you under the knife because I see. Duh, 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 duh. And then, like the doctor I went to, he told me, I see this. And I looked at him, I says, I want a second opinion. And he
Yeah.
goes, okay, you're fat and you're ugly.
Very nice, huh? Very, very nice.
So, there's some things to ponder this morning. Okay. And once again, we want to say a very happy birthday to Paul Francis's wife, Johanna, who is celebrating her birthday with the family today. That's why Paul said he wouldn't be here. And we want to say special thanks to everybody, and I mean this sincerely, everybody who prayed for my grandson, Damien. He is cancer free. And thank you all and thank the Lord. I mean, it's a great feeling. It really is.
Hmm.
Oh, what did we do in the cockpit? Were we kissy kissy in the cockpit? Here, I'll give you one. This is gospel truth. Out in San Antonio. I just talked about this a couple weeks back. In San Antonio, I read for this girl, and she had a picture of her boyfriend, of her fiance she was going to marry. And I said, by chance, I said, was he close to his mama, like a mama's boy? She says, yes. I said, Mom's passed? Yes. I said, Mom comes back to me as a big white bird and tells me she got her wings. She goes, oh, wow. She goes, that's crazy. And I said, why do you say that? She said, because when she lived, she was an airplane pilot that flew these big jets. So she got her wings. When she passed over, she turned into a bird and she got her wings. That was crazy. I don't think they had long. No, the thing is, they do have enough to go up, but they don't have to go up like almost. They could gradually go up. Once you clear the air, you clear the air. There's no cars in the way anymore or nothing. You're going up, but you don't have to gun it to go straight up almost. Watch a lot of these planes when they take off. They should just be going up gradually. If they descend gradually, they should be going ascending gradually. And that's something to think about. You guys didn't think I was that smart, did you?
Not this early.
Yeah, right. There. There it is right there. That's very true. So why do they have to gun it and go up right away? And that's, my question of the day, I guess.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. No, Doreen Faye's not here today. She's going to go to the grandson's birthday party. And Carol, no, that's not a noise thing. They're just as noisy coming down because they have to reverse their engines. So think of that. Well, yeah, but you're right, Lenora. But yes, there is a lot of weight and all that, and you have to have full thrust to get up in the air. But why do they have to almost like a slide? Like why can't they do it just ascending this way, little by little? If they come down that way, they should be able to go up that way rather than gunning it. I remember when I used to get on the plane all the time. Come on, let's get this puppy going. Let's get this. You start going, you go, oh shit. Get up to altitude, yeah, but you can do that gradually. Think about it. Now, getting off of that, want to say once again, thank you all for praying for my grandson Damien. He is cancer free, and tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. The Latinos do. But to those that are over 65, it's Cinco de Mayo. So, I got to put this up. Doreen, I remember my very first flight when the plane was landing, and that thing comes up like a hood to slow the plane down. God, I just yelled out, the plane's coming apart. And the guy goes, hey, relax, relax. The guy next to me. I said, no, the plane's coming apart. Look at it. He goes, first flight? I said, yeah, they have. How'd you know? Oh, God. Then after that, it was, let's go. Come on. Let's get this baby moving. But anyway, everybody ready to go to work today?
Oh, yeah.
And we got a couple cards left. So if you want to do cards, we could do 1, 2, 3 of cards. Okay? Thank you, Doreen. Thank you. Yes, Cynthia. Praise God. Yep. No,
Oh, yeah, Kathy, it is the Derby today. The Derby's on later today.
What Derby?
Oh, Kentucky Derby.
The Kentucky?
Yeah.
Does everybody have their big bonnets? All right, here we go. Let's do the cards real quick, and then we'll go to work, okay? So let's see how many people go for card number 1. Debbie Heller said good morning, and you're very brave. She goes for card number 1. She goes, hit me with your best shot. Oh, Kathy Little got brave, and so did Lisa. All right. All right. They have to take air pressure on the wings. Okay, we'll get into that later. Here we go. Card number 1. When you get on a plane, okay? When you get on a plane, you take a divinely guided chance. And here's what it says. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Amen to that. Okay, you got it? We take it away. Now, going for card number 2. That's Vicky Priester. Let's see who else. Maybe Fortes to C. Hillary Everett wants card number 2. Who else? Vanessa wants card number 2. Y tu esposo, what does he want? That means, and your husband, what does he want? What number? Rachel, good morning. Rachel says she's going to pick card number 2 also.
I'll take card 2.
Okay. Vanessa, is your husband? ¿Qué es lo que dice? He said card number 2. Yes. Here we go. Card number 2. Oh, a lot of people, you hold on to this. A lot of you people out there, and you need to let go of guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Where you go, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I was on my way over there, or I went to the bathroom and they passed. It's not your deal. A lot of times people pass because they want you to go to the bathroom, and you go to the bathroom, bingo. That way it's less hard on you, and that's what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And letting go of guilt. We had an argument, like here, my son. We had an argument before he died, and I never got a chance to make up to him. But I know he knew that I loved him. And I know he knows that now.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to let go of the guilt, no longer carry it. Well, I could have done this and I could have. No, you couldn't have done anything.
No.
It's God's will. When it's God's will, it's God's time. Remember that. Here we go. Paulie wants number 2. Hello, Paulie. It says let go of guilt. That's the card number 2. And it says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of beating or berating yourself for them. Last line. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Okay? Don't beat yourself up over something that you have no control over. Just like that song, let it go. It's that simple. Anybody want to talk about card number 2?
No.
Something, the guilt that you've been holding? Eh?
That's exactly it. Just let it go. Especially with, having regret and doubt about I didn't get to say goodbye and things like that. Say it now. They hear you. I talk to my brother all the time, like every single day I talk to my brother, and he responds. Not always in my ear, rarely in my ear. He likes to mess with me all the time, touch my head, my leg, slap my leg, because he always slapped my leg, because you do that too, Dad. So that's just
really?
kind
I
of,
didn't know that.
Yeah, you guys always do that to us. So I always get picked on by him, but I expect no less. So same as it was in life, it is in death. It's the same exact thing. You know them. Your spirit knows them, and their spirit knows you. My brother is literally right here next to me.
Yep.
He's right here. All my past loved ones, they're all here.
And he's bumping you to move you over.
Yeah, well, he can. It's my time. Bye-bye.
So, let me say this. Stop wham, and move on with your life. And I've said this tons of times. The clock and the traffic do not stop because you're in mourning. And I've always said this, and excuse me for saying it this way, but this is the only way you know how I am. Stick a firecracker in your ass and get moving.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
You're only hurting yourself with the grief, and it's if you don't have to lose your relationship that you had with your loved one, not at all. They're just physically not here any longer.
Right.
You can talk to them, they will respond. If you pay attention, you're going to get the responses, you're going to get all the answers, everything. But you're torturing yourself by holding on to the guilt and the grief and the what ifs and I could have done and this and that. It's not up to you.
Well, look what Richard says about his grandma. He went to go get some papers, and mom calls that she passed.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
They want to be alone.
Yeah.
For that, it's a very intimate moment, and if you've ever been there when someone's passed, and I have been, it's very, very intimate moment. And, they just want that piece to themselves as well as not hurting you in the process,
Cynthia, that is a very good way to put it. Guilt
Yep.
is a heavy burden to carry. You don't deserve the pain.
And they don't want you to feel bad over their death.
Yep.
Not at all.
Vanessa says, I said to my husband this morning, viejo, no. Did I feel guilty that? No, don't feel guilty about that. How old do you want her to be? She was what, 90 something? I think 96 you said. What do you want her to be, 206?
She doesn't want to be 206.
You did the best you can with what you had, Vanessa, and you have your place already, okay? It's like I say, when somebody does good for somebody on this side, I say, oh, don't worry, your apartment's going to be ready when you go. And now, Maria says, I talked to my husband that I do feel good. Yeah, keep talking. Don't stop.
Yeah. Or apologize to him and move on. Not that he's looking for an apology at all. But if it's going to help you, apologize and move on. It's all forgiven.
There you go. She was 93. ¿Qué más quieres? She lived a good life, a good, righteous life. Now, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I kept telling you, all of you, Mary, I would say, Mama's tired. She wants to go with Dad. And thank God that you all were there, And like I said, I was blessed to meet your mom and dad and the family. It was a great time I spent with them. So, with that,
yeah,
that's beautiful.
That is. It really is.
So let's do card number 3, everyone. Okay. We're going to do card number 3, and here it goes. For those of you who pick card number 3, let's see. Give me at least one. Mary Magdalena Nolan. She got brave. I said, ¿Sabes qué? Give me number 3. She goes, I can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Doreen McAvoy said she'll take card number 3. Oh, yeah, Hillary Everett, card number 5. Por favor. There is no card number 5, dear. So just for that, you got to take card number 3 and like it. Mimi's taking card number 3. Richard, did we get your card in, Richard?
I saw Richard's message there. I'm curious to see what it is. You'll have to send it to me.
Whose?
Richard posted a comment on YouTube about a picture that he drew.
I don't know where. I don't see it, honey. Anyway, here we go. Card number 3, everyone. Hold on to your tickets. What? Bingo. Card number 3 says, Be a conscious consumer. I'm going to tell you the best time to go shopping for groceries, and this is truth. Go grocery shopping right after you eat because you'll spend less. When you're hungry, you'll go nuts in the store. But go after you eat, and you'll be surprised how much less you'll bring home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't go into my messages right now, Richard. I'm doing the show. So here's what it says: being a conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly and buy American. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simple and you purchase only that which you need. That's why I said go
Yeah.
eat first and then go shop. And answer this one. Why do things that are grown organically have to be more expensive?
Everything's ridiculous with grocery prices, and
Yeah.
for me, I go to a restaurant and get a takeout meal that's going to last me a couple days for 12, $15 versus spending $50 on groceries and getting 3 items. It's just ridiculous nowadays.
Yeah, it's getting everything is crazy.
Yep.
But
And buy
that's why
ingredients. Don't buy crap. Buy ingredients and make it yourself. The way things are going now, look at the additives and all that. But more than that, the laws are getting a little more lax with the USDA, I feel, in that, and the FDA. So we need
I
to
know,
really protect ourselves, guys.
but it's like I told Faye. I said, every time you go shopping, you go nuts. She goes, well, I need certain things. I said, get them when you need them,
Yeah.
not in advance. Because when it comes time to using them, you probably won't use them.
Right.
I said, think. I said, only buy, like, put your meals together for the week
Mm-hmm.
and buy 2 weeks worth of meals,
Mm-hmm.
what you're going to use.
Right.
And you'll be surprised how less everything will squeeze in, the less you pay.
Yep. Yeah. And if you buy ingredients, I mean, you can in grocery shop just weekly, or every couple of days go get your essentials, and that you can really, really drop your grocery bill down.
Where were you last night, Shari? You missed a good band. Good to see you on, dear. Here's the cool thing about Shari, honey. She
Hmm.
told me, like, when I talked to her over at the bar, she said she went home and was going, check, 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 everything I told her.
Yep.
It gets crazy, I'll tell you.
And sometimes you have to go home and verify the information with someone else
Right.
too. So I know I do.
Okay. Doreen says that's the way to do it. But make sure you eat before you go shopping
Yeah.
and you'll buy less. Over here, Herbie says,
Yeah.
yeah, because of the price. I don't blame you. If I could, I would, but I
And there's
figured
so many resources out there for groceries and things like that. Like I was at the neighborhood house yesterday, and they do a mobile um, bus shopping, I believe, and
oh
they
yeah,
also
yeah. I see
do it
that.
up at Wilder too. So there's plenty of resources, especially for seniors. There's a lot out there. Yep.
That's the way to do it. Exactly. If you can make the dinners, make them and freeze them. Okay. Like here's the thing. Lenora, a lot of people go to like Sam's, Costco, and what's the other one? There's one more. And they buy bulk. And then they go, why did I buy so many of that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and look at your Costco and Sam's Club bill after your shopping. Like you go to a regular grocery store, 200 a week, easy. Costco,
Yeah.
you could probably spend $1,000 at one of those places, you know?
All right. Now we come to the phase. And let me tell you, folks, stay with me because I might go an extra half hour today. All right. So is everybody ready to go to work? Let's see if I get responses.
Nah, let's go to bed.
Yeah. I was 99% right. Wow.
Shar, that 1% might come later.
Here's
Or have
another one, Shara. We did a show on that. What you just said. Why is it that the grandparents become babysitters?
generational.
But why does that always happen? And then when it comes to an event that the family's going to do, the grandparents get shoved aside. That's not fair. If you're good enough to watch the grandkids, you should be good enough to enjoy what they're going to enjoy.
So if we bring all the grandkids to you today and spend time with you tomorrow, is that okay?
Let me know what time so I can leave.
Yeah. I like to surprise people.
Right. Okay. We're going to go by what Hillary says.
All right.
She does look like you, honey.
Yeah.
Put your glasses on. You look like her.
Where are they? Right here, right here. We do kind of resemble each other, huh?
There you go, Hillary. Look at that, huh?
Twinning. But I need bifocals and I can't see you now.
Okay, here you go.
All right.
And I want to put this up. I know. Why does it gotta be babysitting? Why can't they? I know where we live is kind of far to everybody over, across the border. But why is it that people can't just come and visit or call? Just wanted to see how you're doing today. Oh, we're doing fine. Thank you for calling and all. But no, I look at the phone and I go, no calls. So here we go. Good for you, Linda. Good for you. Make sure it stays that way too, because I hate it when the grandparents get shoved in the back. That bugs the hell out of me. Like the back room. Oh yeah, you can stay with us, grandma and grandpa, but you got to go in the back. Why? And then everybody's going, hey, we're going to have a party. Well, because no, you can't. You got to stay in your room. What? It happens, folks. It really happens.
Mm-hmm.
And good for you, Linda, that he calls you every day. That's cool. All right. Polly says she's ready for it. What are we ready for, Polly?
Get to work.
All right. Here we go. Polly, the first thing I get out of you, this is no lie. Now, no offense, okay? I don't know if you wear dentures or not, but I get the upper plate. There's something wrong on the upper teeth. Okay? I don't know, like I said, if it's dentures or what, but there's the upper teeth. I don't know if it's the gums or something, like an infection. but I'm going for the upper teeth. Cynthia, are you supposed to have a big dinner for some reason? Look what Polly says. We don't have to know what it was, but that's where I was at in your mouth for some reason. Well, the thing is you call and talk to her mentally and tell her to give you signs.
Yeah.
She will. That unconditional love is up to you. Nobody can force you to love a person. Remember that. That has to come from here and here. If you can't do it by just saying I love you and meaning it, don't say it. Because you know we say that after every show. Okay, the dinner, Cynthia says yes. Somebody's going to act up. To me, it's a kid around 12 or not even 15, but in that area. He's going to act up like, no, I don't want to be here. No. Then you just tell him, get up and go. You get to a point in life where you just say, you know what? And excuse me, folks, but you say, enough of this bullshit. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. Put your foot down. You remember one thing above all, you are the parent. They are the kids. And when they become parents, they will see exactly what it is. Hello, Jose. Good to see you, buddy.
Dad, I'm posting the link for Damien's fundraiser right now.
Oh, okay, good.
There it is.
Should I put it up?
I put it on Facebook and YouTube for everybody.
This is the one?
Yep, it says square link. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is it, folks. My grandson was given a clean ticket, not a clean bill of health. He no longer has cancer, but he's going to be down and out for a couple of months. And if you want to help, this is how you can help. Send whatever you can to that link.
He still has some type of lung infection or pneumonia or something going on, but it's not cancer.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Cynthia, you know exactly who, then you must know who it is. But remember what I said, okay? And thank you, Jose. Everybody, please, the thumbs up button, okay? Because they're watching our shows. Oh, Maria, I had been dealing with, believe it or not, a celebrity, and a big celebrity. And her sister got a hold of me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote back and I told her something, the reason why I was trying to reach her and all that. So let's see what happens. I'm just waiting to get back, hear what I hear.
Send me the
yeah,
info
I'll do it after,
later. Yeah, so I can verify they're real.
Okay.
Trust no one.
Right. And that was the first thing. I blocked her right away because I didn't know if it was real or not.
Yep.
And I told her why I was getting a hold of her. Cynthia, you're so welcome. Shar, who's the guy that's kind of thin, who had like a buzz haircut here, some here that stuck out like a flat top? Thin guy. kind of a, I don't want to say a big mouth, but wide mouth. Talk, 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 talk. And it had a funny laugh and would roll up his sleeves. And I don't know if he's still here with us or if he's gone. I'm hearing the name Brandon. This is Prashar. I could be wrong about the name, but I hear Brandon for some odd reason. Now, if Brandon is still alive and this person knew Brandon, maybe he wants to say hello to Brandon. I don't know, but I've got this guy. Shar. Come on, Shar, baby. You with us? Noemí Garza. Hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, that's Mama. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mama, good to see you. Hijo. This family, I think very highly of this family. They're from Houston. And I went to the house one night one day, and I did 17 people in 12 hours I read for.
Oh, wow.
I was just beat tired. And the hospitality they gave it, it was just, man. Para mí, un gusto y un placer para verte, ¿ok? Y bienvenido aquí en el show. Limpiaron allá atrás, allá del jardín. Porque vino su esposo para decirle a ¿quién fue? Noe, I think, que tienen que limpiar allá atrás. I believe my ex-son's lean.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then there's somebody on the other side who wants to say hi to Brandon then. Okay? I don't know if it was one of his buddies or something, but the description is a skinny guy, has a buzz haircut right here with some sticking out like a flat top, kind of a wide mouth because you see the teeth a lot. Talk, 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 and he rolls up his sleeves. Mika, I wish I could be there at Hebron. Because believe it or not, my grandma and my grandpa, they were in Garceño. And right where Roma is, that's where they came across. Okay? So I have a tío, I think, and a tia that was born in Roma. Like I said, I wish I could be there. I really do. Meet some more family. You know anything? Yes, I know a lot about mirrors. What do you want to know? I had a dream the other night. I was looking at a mirror.
Where's my book?
Well, here, I'm going to tell you this. You could take this with a grain of salt or whatever. A lot of times mirrors become portals. Okay? And that's how a lot of spirits that roam at night, if you go, like, let's say you go to a yard sale or a garage sale and you buy an old mirror and you bring it in your house, well, you haven't cleansed that mirror yet. And what you have to do is before you bring it in the house, leave it outside so the moon can hit it. Okay? After you bring it in the next day, take holy water and with 3 fingers, dip it in the holy water, and you can use tap water too. And you're going to make 3 little crosses in the upper left hand corner. So if there is a spirit in the mirror, it'll stay in there. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, that's a bunch of hogwash." No, no, it's not. Trust me. Because I remember one guy came to my house and he said, "Bro, I'm having problems. There's a spirit in my house. It's scaring my daughter." I said, "Okay." He said, "Can you please come out to the house? I'll pay you." But I said, "I'm not worried about the money." He says, "Please come out." And I did. The first thing, I was walking by the daughter's room and there was this old mirror propped up against the wall. And it caught my attention. I stopped and I said, "Where'd you get that mirror?" And he said, "I got it at a yard sale." I said, "Get it out of the house." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Get it out of the house." I said, "I want you to take it outside and leave it where the moon can hit it." I said, and I told him about the 3 crosses the next day. And he goes, "No, man." He goes, "That thing scared my daughter." He goes, "I'm not bringing it in at all." I said, "That's right." I said, "Because that's where it's coming in and out of."
Mm-hmm.
He said after he took it out of his house, he said the next day, the next week, he said everything was calm. And the daughter would say, "Daddy, no more, no more."
The moon is a very, very powerful cleanser.
Yep.
The full moon,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, very powerful cleanser. But Dad, he asked about what the dream meant. So can I read them from my dream
Sure,
dictionary
go
here?
ahead.
Okay. This is my dream dictionary, guys. I don't know, you can see it there. But for mirrors, it says, although ancient sources disagree widely on the forecast in most mirror dreams, they practically all agree that a broken mirror signifies sad news and or a troubled period ahead. But to see yourself in a mirror is a warning of deceit among friends, and to see others reflected in a mirror portends dishonesty in your associates. So watch what you say to people, basically. Trust, just
Because
watch who's around you.
when you see friends in the mirror, those are the backstabbers.
Yeah.
Remember that. Okay. Moving on, everybody. Okay, Shar, let me know something too. And remember, we're going to be at the Legion tomorrow, so you want to come and hear a good band. I know, Mama. I know he was a good man. He really was. But la cosa is life has to go on. Tienes que buscarle algo para hacer, para ocupar todo tu día. And you just have to find something. Aunque sea volunteering for something or doing something with the kids or the grandkids, something. But find something to occupy your time. And I know it's even being in the same house, that's the hard part because there's a lot of memories there. And I don't know if you ever thought about moving in with one of the kids or what. I know they will take you. I know how your kids are, but I just wish I could reach out more because I'm up in Wisconsin now, and I'm not in Texas anymore. But you gotta find a way. That's all I can say is you gotta find a way to do something. Even if you do vote one day, 2 days, you know, something. And my phone number, I still have the same phone number. If you ever need me, me, just call. I'm always available for the family. Always. I've been with you folks for so long, and you got the right last name. So to me, I feel me family. Okay. Uh, let's put it this way, Doreen. If you put the hurdles in front of you, then there'll be hurdles. If you say this is easy as pie, it's easy as pie.
Yeah.
It's what you think. Jose, you're very welcome, my friend. And I'll put this up that my daughter put on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of my own dreams that I have. And I call my dad, and he'll tell me what he thinks of the dreams. But a lot of times there's so many parts to it. I have
Yeah.
to break it down. I have to write down each detail, break it down kind of like piece by piece, word for word, item for item, and kind of break it down and analyze it myself, figure out what it is.
Doreen, I'm going to the back of your shoulder. I don't know which shoulder it is right now, but I'm getting like the back of it. Here's your shoulder, but behind. Something's wrong. Going further up, everybody. I'm going up and down the names. Linda, have you been hearing the door rattle? The doorknob? Tommy tells me he's grabbing the doorknob and he's trying to get your attention. So whatever, like say you're in the bathroom and all of a sudden you hear the doorknob go. Don't get scared. It's Tommy. All right? Anybody else would freak out. No, it's Tom. And let's see if there's anything for your twin. Hillary, who's the D name? I want to go with like Dwayne. And I'm spelling it not like D-U-W-Y. No, I got D-U-A-N-E like that. Dwayne. I'm also hearing Stan for Stanley. Can you see that, honey?
Yep. I think I just probably ordered it on Amazon right here. The Dreamer's Dictionary.
And Maria says, that's how they do a lot of messaging. Believe it or not, they go to your dreams.
I get a lot of messages that way too.
I get a lot of messages by Blue Jays, Cardinals, Woodpeckers, all kinds of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Go, oh, the other side's here.
I have a lot of friends on my deck, and I've named, well, not named them. I know whose spirit they are, but right now we also have a mama robin and her babies in our net, in our light, right above our light, and then now we have a pregnant cat outside too.
Vanessa, si acaso you're still with me, I need to know this. Does your husband have stomach problems? Con el estómago. Si hay algo. Oh, Debbie. Girl, you better either play scratch offs or you're going to play bingo or something. I see you clapping and laughing and everything. You're going to win money. A lot of people say, you said that last time. No, Just hang on to your undies because it will happen. If I see it, it's going to happen. Okay? Sandy, where have you been, dear? Good to see you on. And let me throw this at you, Sandy. There was a girl, I think her name was Jill, that was on last week. And I told her I would like to go to the Smiling Moose and let everybody know I'm going and kind of sit in the back and just read for people around the table, that are there, all for free. While I'm eating, I'll be talking.
Done that before.
Yep. Okay, Vanessa. All right. Como quiera, remember that I said it, okay? Porque se puede ser más para allá. But I get the stomach. I know I do. And then there's something, Vanessa, does he do this? Cuando está hablando, de repente he goes like a twitch in his neck. Oh, yeah, we talked about the hurdles, okay? Okay, keep it in mind, okay? And it's one N, Dwayne, not two N's. And Stanley, they're both the names are around you for some reason, Hillary. And I'm also getting now, this is going to be weird. I'm getting a connection with you connected to the Civil War. Whether it be, I think it's Confederate, is what I'm picking up. But there's a connection with you into the Civil War, and it could be like Gettysburg, somewhere around there. Okay, in that area. Well, set it up, dear. Okay, the twitch. I knew I was right. So if I get the stomach, please keep it in mind. Escríbalo, because it's going to happen. If it's not happened now, it will happen. But I get the twitch in the neck too. Y para me, that's a pinched nerve. I'm not a doctor. Everybody know that. I'm not a doctor. But I know and I see what I see. I'm just like the good doctor, Sean Murphy. I see things like in the air, like they put a screen in front of me, and I see things connecting and all that stuff. Don't ask me how, I don't know. I'm kind of a cool guy to know. Okay, I was going to get the lotto and the Wednesday after the. There, but did I get my cut? No. Hey up, girl. Okay. Moving on, everybody. I'm going up and down on the names. Stay with me, because you never know what I'll get. Okay, Lenora, I don't know where this is. I'm going to your house somewhere. The floor. If you step on a board, you either go through it or it comes up. Remember that. And to me, it's like the back door in that area. There's a bad board there. Could be out on the porch too, or the deck or something. But I get a bad board that you can either fall through it or it comes up.
I have a bad board on my deck.
Honey,
Just stay out of my head right now, okay?
Yeah, will you please?
Go away.
Let's see. I'll go to my buddy Christopher. There's a deal that you're working on, Christopher, or it's coming to you regarding signing paperwork of something. I get 3 papers you have to sign. Once you do this, buddy, to me, it's going to open a lot of doors for you. So keep that in mind. Did Hillary ever write back?
Let's see.
Oh, look what Nora says.
Oh, there you go. How long are we going for today? It's 11:50, so you know.
Let's go to 12:30.
Okay.
Give other people a break. Hello, Loretta. Good to see you. And she's got her plan.
Yep, she got the derby hat. She's ready.
Yep.
She's fancy.
Yep. Sandy, why am I picking up your wrist? What's wrong? Something about your wrist. And I'm also getting, Sandy, while you're drinking coffee, you're having second thoughts about something, whether it be a friend that you speak with or something, but you're having second thoughts. Oh, by the way, I got to put this out there so I know. Some of you people have been getting a message from Latino Psychic Visions, okay? And they got me playing my guitar. But it says Latino Psychic Visions Together. Number one, I do not reach out to people and ask for money. Number two, I don't write our title that way. It's not me. Ignore it. Okay?
Like I've said before, guys, if he has a message for you, he's going to give it to you.
Right.
He's not going to tell you like, "Hey, I got something to tell you. Give me $5." You know, he's definitely going to give you the message.
That's not my style.
No. If he ever contacts you via Messenger on Facebook, he'll just tell you straight up. He's not going to ask you for anything.
Now, if you want to be nice and send me some money,
that's a different story.
Dorici, what? Oh, Lord. Let's see. I'm going up and down names, everyone, so you know. Denise, why am I picking up your side? There's something regarding the waistline, the side. I'm going to go, believe it or not, I'm going to go to the kidney area, and I'm going to go like a kidney stone. Or it could be also a bladder infection. Remember that I say it. I'm not a doctor, but I just see what I see.
Hillary's responded.
Huh?
Hillary responded to you.
Right.
And Sandy also has.
Don't go to the Korean or Vietnam. No, this is civil war. I'm getting somebody, this person is either related to you or somehow had something to do with the Civil War. And I'm going to the Confederate side. Remember. Okay, keep that in mind, dear. I'm going to say it this way, and I don't want this to happen. I'm not putting salt on you. But like if you slip and you put your hand down and jam your wrist, that's what I'm getting. Going up and down names again. Maria, I am going to tell you this way, and this is what they're telling me. Me están diciendo ya no llores, okay? Stop the crying. And I don't know if you asked your husband, if you les hice una pregunta o algo así, if you ask him a question, he's telling me to tell you yes. So like you quit asking him and also like stop crying about it. Yes, the answer is yes. Richard Dearden, in regards to the earthquake we talked about, buddy, here, I'm going to tell you it this way. Don't put yourself out there until you know exactly where it is or what it's going to register. You say you were off. We are never off, buddy. When I said 7.1 for California, it was 7.1. And I kept saying 5.4, 5.4. 5.4 was an aftershock. So be precise. Don't put it out there till you know you're ready to do it, bud. And you know I'll coach you all the way. Ay, 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 ay. Lisa Cantu, I know I mentioned this to you before. I had mentioned to you about going to a funeral. Have you gone to it? I'm not looking at comments yet. I'm still going up. Rachel, they're telling me to tell you whatever it is. I don't know what you're working on now. They're telling me to tell you stop wasting your breath. Okay? Like do something for you. And a lot of people, a lot of you that watch the shows, when I say they, you all know that that's the spirits talking to me to tell you. Okay? Mimi, I have to ask you this way. And I'm sorry to ask you this way. Have you fallen out of love? And I'm not talking about for your kids or grandkids or anything like that. I'm just talking about in general. Have you fallen out of love? Because they're telling me to tell you to get back in. And they're telling me right now that you have a long life ahead of you. And yes, in the morning we don't feel that we do, but it's there. Vicky, I get somebody next to you that would cough a lot and, excuse me for saying it this way, would like throw up blood. And I don't know if that's what happened before or whatever, but I'm getting it now. This person is next to you in spirit. Herbie Lopez, are you supposed to go to a party of some kind? If you drive, buddy, please be careful, okay? They're telling me to tell you that. Kathy Hanley, for some odd reason, I see you very happy. Like tears of joy are going to come out of your eyes. And you've been clapping your hands. It could be something that somebody from the family brings you a notice of something, or somebody in the family wins money, something, but it's a very happy occasion. Okay? How am I doing, everybody?
Good.
I'm trying to look for new names. If you're on and I haven't gotten to you yet, please let me know right away, okay? Just put on I'm here.
It looks like Diane Lucci's on now
Oh,
over on Facebook. Yep.
Diane, get on YouTube. Let me tell you folks something too. Right after we did the show on Wednesday, I had like 3, 4 hackers and somebody pretending to be me asking for money. It's not me.
Dad, I'll tell you how that's happening. You're making your Facebook post and you're saying you got hacked. Like I showed you how I search for live things on Facebook. All they're searching for is the word hacked. And that's why you got boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, because a lot of people say if you get a hold of this person, they'll help you. Boom.
Yeah.
Leave
No,
me
they'll just
alone.
take your information. But stop using the word hacked or hacker. Like I posted in a comment, I put taking money, taking your
Okay.
money. There's keywords that they're searching. You have to stop using keywords.
All right. I didn't know that.
Yep. Guys, I swear he's not very computer literate. I want you to know he still types like this with 2 fingers. So I can guarantee he's
you.
never searching your page before the show.
Thanks.
That's
honey.
not happening.
Okay, Mary, there's some kind of celebration coming up. I don't know what this is, but it includes the family. I don't know if it's the anniversary of Dad or somebody's birthday or an announcement of a baby coming, something. Okay, just so you know. Amanda, if you're still with us, I'm getting your elbow for some reason. Be careful not to fall down. Prima, if you're still here with me, I'm getting very much pain in the head. Bad headaches. I don't know what's wrong yet, but if it's there, let me know so I can dig in further. Margie, we talked about you moving on. I don't know if you did or not, but Timmy's got his hands in his pocket and he's turning away. So that means like it's okay for you to move on. I hope you have. Teresa, did you know someone who had cancer who was bedridden and they would pull the sheet up to here and cough and they just like, let me go now, please, let me die, blah, 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 like that. That person's with you. Okay, I'm already at the top. I'm going down. I'm going down. Okay. Nancy's still here. Nancy, you're included in that thing I was talking about. So, aha. Dear, they want you to get back into life. They want you. They want you to accept love and be more loving. Loretta, this is odd. I don't know if you knew of someone who died in a car accident, either going over a cliff or something like a tree or a beam falling on the car. Because I see the car like this, folded up on both ends. Diane, where's your picture, dear? You're supposed to put your picture in there.
Hillary responded too.
Okay, let's see.
And Lori Johnson's here.
How are you, dear? Good to see you on here. No Faye today. Faye is with the grandson. He's having a birthday party today. And I told her I got to do the show. So my daughter Maria's here.
Double trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. All right, there. It's like the car, something in the middle of the car. It's like bang, and then it folds up. If it went over a cliff, then it would hit nose first, and the back would bend like that. Because I see it this way. I'm getting 3 kids, Lori. I'm getting a young kid with curly hair, and some of the hair comes out here. He's kind of like, I don't want to say not all there, but he can be talked into committing crimes real easy. He's a follower. Oh, really? Mimi, I didn't know that. Going on 74, I didn't know that. So, Carol, I'm going to ask you this way. I don't know whether or not you're married or what, but if you are online seeking love, be extremely careful. Okay? I would prefer that you stick with your circle of people you know, because somebody who is a friend can become, more closer to you.
Oh, I think nobody should online date personally. I think it's
Yeah,
just nothing. And
it's crazy.
now there's, they're using robots and that to create profiles and copy paste information. It's all the same crap just to scam you. So
Did
really,
you
I mean,
see
there's
that
other
girl?
ways to meet people.
Honey, did you see that lady on Dr. Phil yesterday? She sent this guy from Nigeria thinking it was this other guy.
Oh, I've
She
seen that
sent him
before.
$218,000.
Yep. Is that the one
Lost
that
her
still
house.
swore she was going to get her man too?
Right.
Yeah.
It was
And
crazy.
anytime, if anybody ever gets a message, a text, email, whatever it is, saying that they need something sent to you in the form of a gift card, block them. It's a scam. Nobody ever needs that. And another scam that people are doing right now is they will text you or call you and say that they're your neighbor. They're having car problems, they're in jail, something like that. They can't contact their people, so they need you to bail them out in a pinch. That's another scam.
Right. Or a
This is why
family
we don't
member
answer
got
our
hurt.
phones or call people, Dad.
A family member got hurt and they're in the hospital and they need X amount of bunch of Carol, I'm glad you're in a committed relationship. Good. Tell your husband, boyfriend, or husband to be, tell him to be more loving. He's still holding like a little distance, okay? Well, did you get my message from your brother Larry? And it's good to see you on, bud. I can't remember what the message was, but I gave Larry a message to give to you. There's a lot of weirdos on the show.
Takes
I'm
one
one
to
of
know
them.
one. Like I always say, we're all here because we're not all there.
Right. Good, Lisa. Don't. Don't. Ah, now I see. That's why he's holding himself back. And more than anything, Carol, he should come to you like love and support. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be a mama's boy and all that, but a lot of times when guys the guys when the mother dies, they like retract, they pull back because they don't want to be hurt. You know, according to them, they don't want to be hurt, and they can't get mama's love from their mate, and that's a bunch of BS. You'll hear. Well, I don't know if you'll hear me, but a lot of times when I talk to Faye, I go, "Mama," and she calls me Dad, and I love that. I really do. It's the affection, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy, you know better to be driving than to be online, buddy.
Is he doing that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Randy. You need to drive.
Oh, the cat that I told you about? Okay. It belonged to a neighbor. See, I knew I was right.
Yeah.
All these scams, folks, I want you to take heed of them, okay? Because there's scammers like crazy out there right now.
I'd rather piss off my family by not sending them the money
Yep.
than send my money to a scammer. Just ignore, just if it's really your family, you'll know.
And if your family really needs money, they'll come to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
You won't
hit
get
you
a
up
text.
online.
You'll get a phone call personally from them. But even still, don't trust it. I wait a little bit. Feel it out.
Good. Carol, keep it that way, okay? And I'm going to tell you in this term, you're mama now, okay? And now you have your little boy. It's goofy, but it is what it is. Can I miss you later? But yes, of course.
Okay. So we won't get mad at Randy right now.
Okay. We're all right then. How much? A quarter? We got 15 minutes left, folks. Keep that in mind. And then at 1 o'clock, another half hour after we're done, is our dear friend Wendy. And from what I understand, her and Phil are back together, or I don't know where Phil was or what, but the Wendy and Phil show. They come on at 1, top of the hour.
All right.
That's cool. Because, one thing that Faye told me, she said, honey, I'll always have your back. And that's, man, I looked for that for a long time. And it's cool. All right, there you do that. Just now, what kind of message are you looking for, Lori? Everybody always asks me that. Anything for me? Anything? Yeah. Go to the kitchen and make something to eat. That's for you.
No, here's a message. Love yourself. Everybody love yourself.
Right.
It's a message for everybody.
Good. I'm glad you're taking this that way, Rachel. Honey, Rachel is like a sister to me. I've been with her for a lot of years.
In Texas?
Yep.
She's down there? Okay.
Her and all the family. And let me tell you something. I have a lot of respect for Rachel. A lot of respect. I forgot what it was that I did something. I forgot what it was. And I let it slide. I said, you pay me when you can pay me. And she sent her daughter to the house. Now she lives 80 miles away from where I lived in the ranch.
Yeah.
And she sent her daughter to come and pay me $600.
Wow.
And I said, ma'am, when somebody does that, that shows me right there.
Mm-hmm.
And she just, from that point on, a lot of times she would call me, Roger, I need this, that. Okay, just help her. Because, like I said, she's like a sister to me. And she knows I mean that too.
Nice.
Oh wow! I just saw something. Thank you, buddy. A lot of times I tell people and they look at me like, yeah, right. Oh, well, then why are you on? I speak number one, the truth. I do not speak with forked tongue. I speak the truth and I'm very raw about the stuff I say. Because if you can't handle it, you shouldn't be here. And that's why I forgot who it was that brought their daughter on. And I went, no, 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 no. I don't like little kids on the show
Oh,
because they don't need to hear this stuff.
yeah.
Because sometimes in the long run, it'll affect them at night and they'll be crying and they can't get out of the depression. I don't want that.
Well, kids don't really necessarily know what death is anyway. I mean, think about
Yeah,
what age you were when you went to your first funeral, and did you even understand what it was,
I was two
Most,
years old.
yeah, and kids generally just think somebody's sleeping over there. They're in a coffin, but they don't know. They're just over there sleeping. They don't understand. They can't comprehend. And then what we're talking about, those people being on the other side, what side? They have no clue what's happening.
Lenora, does Bianca use a nebulizer, one of those inhalers? Because I'm also getting pneumonia too. I don't know if she's been checked for that, but she needs some super strong antibiotics. Okay, just keep it in mind, Lisa, because it's still there. That's the way it should be. Remember one thing: if you're laying in bed sick, how are you going to help anybody else?
Yeah.
Take care, number one.
Just like on the airplane, they say put on your oxygen mask first before you help the person or the child or whatever next to you. If you're passed out, you're no good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that hurts. Okay, Lenora says yes. Please, honey, have her get checked for pneumonia. She needs very heavy antibiotics, almost the type that'll put her to sleep, because it has to work during her sleep time.
she needs that rest.
Yep, a lot of it.
An-
And
Another
tell
thing you
her,
can try, and I've done this myself. When I get lung issues all the time. I get bronchitis like every year in the summertime. Hold your breath, and then keep doing that. It's like exercises to stretch your lungs to give them back what they used to have. They're just usually tight or filled. They need to stretch and expand a little. So hold your breath as long as you can and keep practicing that.
and we're not doctors. Remember that.
No,
We
I'm not a
also,
doctor. My initials used to be MD, but nope, not a doctor.
but
And
I
anything
just
I say, if I haven't tried it myself, I'm not going to tell you to try it.
right. And Lenora, please tell her to stop talking so much. She needs to rest her mouth and herself. Okay. Mary says my niece keeps seeing a baby in my mouth. Okay, here's the way I'm going to put that. And I don't mean to be rude because we know mom's in her final resting place. If mom ever had a miscarriage or an abortion, she's with her baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're coming up on 20 minutes after. We only got about 10 minutes left. Before we go, anybody have a question, anything you want to ask me? Or you can PM me later, okay? Now keep this in mind. When I'm done doing the show, I go like this.
Mm-hmm.
About about an hour from now is when it start deflating per se. Wish I could do that now with
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
But if I haven't reached you folks, somebody let me know. If I haven't read for you or done anything for you, let me know right now. Okay, there it is right there. Boom.
yep.
She lost the baby, but she's with her baby, just so you know. And that's beautiful for her to be with her baby.
Well, and for the 2-year-old to see that, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that tells you right there. Maybe she might be intuitive. Although the kids can see the other side, spirits from the other side until the age of around 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Doreen, I'll tell you this: watch your right foot. Whether you step wrong, step on a nail, something, just watch your right foot.
Yep.
That's it right there.
100%.
Beautiful. And here's what Christopher says.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm going to be 46 here pretty soon.
And Christopher, I'd like you to go see an eye doctor.
Dad, zip it.
No. Believe it or not, everybody, I have 5 daughters. And she's the one, Maria's the one that I call Little Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's named after my mother and after her grandma. Okay?
And I also have to tell my dad what to do sometimes. So, you know,
You're
you need it.
so funny, Ann. Well, we will say happy birthday to you then, dear. And I hope you'll be on the show at least. But remember what I said about that board, Lenora. And tell your sister, Bianca, if she's got the inhaler, she needs to get on antibiotics too. Oh, listen to this.
That's my job.
Right.
Well, that's what a mother does. Come on now.
Vanessa, you're already going into Monday, correct? Please, a good luck interview for tomorrow because nobody interviews on a Sunday, so you'll do fine, dear. You will do fine. But remember what I said about your husband, okay? About the stomach, and I get a twitchy pinched nerve thing.
Do you see Doreen responded now too? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, we don't have to worry about that one anymore. I'm sorry, dear. I just see what I see. Mother gave up a boy. Why not? Polly, of course you should look for your half brother.
You guys,
Contact
I saw
do
an
they
ad
have
on
that
Facebook the other day, Dad. The 23andMe test right now for Mother's Day are $39.
Oh wow, I need to do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should get a couple of those. But yeah, Paulie, maybe do one of those tests, and then if he's done a similar test, the information will be in there. But another thing I wanted to say too is, guys, if you could opt in for law enforcement to use your DNA as well, it's helping solve old cold cases as far as unidentified bodies and such. Not necessarily even looking for criminals and such in your family, but it's really helping identify these people that have been unclaimed for years.
Yeah. Vanessa, you'll do fine, dear. Picture yourself with the family or with the couple, and you'll do fine. I don't see any problems. Paulie, you better, I'll say it this way, you better damn well look for your brother because he's looking for you. You were also correct about the short.
We're sending you a protective bubble, Dory.
Right?
Stay in it.
We're gonna send you a what are they, coat of armor?
Yeah, right?
Wow. Anyway, everybody, we got to get out of here. It's that time, correct? Yeah, a couple of minutes left.
Polly, you can message me on Facebook too. And if I can help you with any resources, I will. I'll see what I can find for you.
Look at Rich.
What did Richard say? Oh,
No, my daughter's never been one to wear makeup. I'll tell you that right now.
No, only working in the restaurants because the more makeup you wear, ironically, the more money you make. But I hated caking all that crap on every day.
Lenora, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Everybody, don't forget, Paul is out with his wife and the family having a birthday party for Johanna. Many, many, many thanks to all of you who prayed for my grandson, Damien. He is cancer free. Honey, you want to put the link up again?
Yeah, let me see if I can get that again.
But there's a link if you want to help, because he's going to be off of work for at least 2 months. And he has a rent and all that stuff. So we want to thank my daughter and I want to thank everybody for being here today. You guys mean a lot to us, and you know that. And I want to thank my daughter personally for being on with me. It like I told her, it's so cool, daddy and daughter. That's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. If you guys want to see any specific things from us, leave a comment right here on YouTube or Facebook, or you can message any of us privately. We can work on some things and try to get some more things set, more issues in that if you want to talk about.
Lori, be careful not to break your glasses.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, I know I have pretty daughters, let me tell you. Carol, you're very welcome, dear.
Let's go over to Facebook.
You too, Ran. Now remember, we're going to be on Wednesday at 4 o'clock doing Latino Psychic Visions. Maria, are you going to join us in that one or what?
Yeah, I think I can that day.
Okay. For those Latinos, have a very good and safe Cinco de Mayo celebration. For anybody else, happy birthday if it's your birthday coming up. Those that are close in the area around Hudson, Wisconsin, if you want us to go meet you somewhere and you have some people with you, let us know. Okay?
Yeah.
And please smash the like button, like Joe says, and please share the show with everybody. Okay? There's a lot of things I talk about that a lot of your family doesn't know. And you could tell them, just say, hey, watch this show. Boom.
Yeah.
And Vicky, I don't know about your brother Jim, what you're trying to tell me there.
That was she the coughing, the blanket pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was, the cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for verifying that, by the way. So, with that, everybody, yeah, I took my meds this morning. And Maria doesn't wear makeup either.
Not much.
I don't
Nope.
either.
Oh, well, we'll work on that next week. Okay, guys?
So, with that, everybody, thank you all for being here. And as we say every show, and please tune in on Wednesday at 4. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, or not. Tune in Monday. Paul's going to do his show. He wants to know if he should change Reach Across and put it with Thursday or whatever. But watch Paul on Monday.
Monday.
I will be performing for those in the area at the American Legion on Arcade Street in St. Paul tomorrow from 6:30 to 9:30. Okay, so if you want to catch me playing music over there. Until Wednesday, and don't forget, Wendy and Phil are coming on a little bit. Until then, till Wednesday at 4, when we do Latino Psychic Visions, we will say, as Kathy has written, love everyone you can on this earth. Why, Maria? Because love is life. And Kathy, life is love.
Love.
Be good to the veterans. Take care of the homeless people, especially the homeless veterans. And with all this thing about the protesting and all that, try to be kind to each other, okay?
Yeah.
And have a good rest of your week or weekend. And I'll see you Wednesday at 4.
Be good, everybody.
Y'all take care of yourself. God bless and take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Now I got to put up my banners. Where's my banner?
I don't know. I'm not there. I'll leave when you get out.
Okay.